Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna talk to you about the mesh body bases by Tellaq. And I went to the store and I got the demo before, but I didn't do the video, so I went back to check on the prices and see what he has been up to. And he has 3 mesh bodies that are available at the store. 2 with the same price, where they just around 2,000 lindens, 300 Abraham, and Talisman. These are the 2 that at the store, but they are not Bento compatible yet, and their price is just around 2,000 lindens, 300. And as you can see from the poster here for the 2, you can see that one just got the dark skin tone and the one with the light skin tone. So this is the same HUD and everything, but the difference is the skin here. And I'm not gonna be wearing them. I'm just wearing his Bento one, his bases mesh avatar. And as you can see, this one at the store is just says it's gonna be Bento, fully Bento, but for now the head is Bento and it's Omega compatible. The other 2, I didn't read they are gonna be Omega, but I think eventually they have to develop and evolve. If he has just released a body that's Omega compatible, I think it's just a nice feature to be added. But the hands are not Bento in this mesh body, the basis one, and the head is only the Bento one. So this is the one I'm gonna talk to you and give you the review about. So this body costs around 2,000 lindens, and the complexity of this one is just very high. It's above 222,000. As you can see, it's just very, very complex mesh body. And also another thing I noticed, he uses invisible prim, and there is an issue with invisible prims, that they are not just good with rendering, because they just gonna show you the things behind it. I'm gonna read you the paragraph here. That's just why it's not so good to use invisible prims, and they used to be used back in the days, where people used to just hide the mesh width, hide like the alpha masking thing, but they upgraded that to the alpha masking. That's because that's the one that's mostly used and more effective. But the invisible prims, they do not go well with the surrounding environment. So any 32-bit texture parts of the surrounding environment that happen to be seen through it. So this is when you are wearing the invisible prims, you will notice the background or the back scene of the surrounding just appears in your causing the X-ray effect, they call it. So I'm just eventually gonna show you how to see it. I hope it works like that, and I'm gonna go through the menu here, the HUD that comes with the body. The body comes in 2 attachments, the head separate, but you can find it, you can just wear the any other system, if you have the system ID like it, or you're just gonna have like a head that's built on the system UV maps and the system head structure that can be worn like other mesh heads. You can do that. So this is why he made it separate. And the body, it comes in 1 piece, the hands and feet attached and everything. And this is the HUD here that controls the head and the body as well. So the one HUD controls both the body and the head. The body consists of 3 layers: the alpha layer, and the tattoo layer and the skin layer. Tattoo and clothing. So this is like the layers options, clothing and tattoo layers. You have these two here, and also you have the ability to tint the color as you wish for the skin, tattoo, and nails. Since this is an Omega compatible, you can fairly wear your own Omega skin that you purchased from any store you like. So this is going to be useful. The details on the body is alright. You have the two versions here you can play with. The one with no hair and the one with hair, so you can have hair over the body. And these are like nine styles for the mesh head you can play with as well. So with eyebrows and without eyebrows, and without hair base, with hair base and beards. So you have this kind of ability to change the looks of your avatar, style it as you wish. I'm wearing here a beard I just got from Hipster. Was an event for Men Only Hunt back in the days. I think Men Only Hunt 9. Now they have Men Only Hunt 10. So this is an old beard. Was in the hunt. So this is the fairly color options you can play with, the tinting you like, and you have also the ability to save the ones you have made. These are 9 slots here. You can just save it, and also you can reset everything if you don't like what you have done. Like if you stuck with something, you can just go and reset here. This is here where you can enter the RGB colors, and you can type it in the box here. So in this format, like 3 numbers here represent the R, which stands for red. These 3 numbers, but he uses 2 here because the colors, that tone I'm wearing is just the representation of the green value is just the 2 numbers. So there's you can presume a 0 from before the 3, and then 3 more numbers here represents the blue. So once you get that sorted out, you can just manually enter your RGB colors and use them. So moving on to the alpha options, he just included all the layers and everything in one section here. The other 2 mesh bodies, Abraham and Talisman, the alpha section was just different a bit, and the structure of the body is so much different. Like the Talisman and Abraham more looking like Nermith. You feel like it's like a Nermith body, bulky and muscular. And this is the basis one, just similar to Slink looking kind of body, if you get what I mean. So because this is just built on around the system regular shapes, the UV SL maps and standard UV maps and UV maps, and standard avatar. So these are the kind of similarities between this Link and Adam and this one basis. So it's not muscular and bulky like the others, but unfortunately it's very high complex. Let me show you the invisible prim I talked to you about. So when I go here and try to show you a scene where, other than the green, let me show you how it's gonna be like. You will notice the color here. As it moves, see that? So it doesn't blend so well with the surrounding background for the head here, because this is the head is just separable, and he used invisible prim with the head, not the alpha, so that's why it's causing this issue, and I didn't really like that much. Anyway, moving on here, I would show you the body back. You can hide 2 parts or 5 parts. No, just 4. So the ears also as well. I didn't like this kind of thing when he hides the ears. Doesn't really go hidden. Just takes off the part that's above the head, it's out of the head, like this kind of thing. Didn't like the ear as well. So the head is just controllable. Also, he included the neck fix, which you can control from this side. Ear covers did not work from the HUD. I had to cover it from the head, and everything else works here, and you have like ability to save your cuts the way you like. You have 10 empty places to save it, and you can manually select, but it's just going to be hard work, so easier to go with the hide show part quickly here. And pieces unlock. I didn't go with this feature to understand it much, but let me try to go. Okay, neck fixes here working. Locked pieces, it's not blocking what I'm doing. So I wonder what's that stand for, the locked pieces pieces here. So I don't really know what is this about, but anyway, you have the foot, which represents the 2 feet. You can just select which part you hide. I did wear my like slink shoe I've got and slink pants to see how it works, and I did try to hide the parts that you see popping out of the mesh here. You have to click one by one over the alpha to cover the feet, which is not one click like the rest of the body. You can just select it all and click the part you like the chest or the back or the arms. So one click, but you have to select it and just go manually here. Okay, so this should have been here, should have been put here to make it easier. Skin option, you just don't have the tones, you just have the ability to style your body with, that's all. And you have the layer for tattoo and blending with the clothing layer, so you can play with that. I did play with that, so you can just have 3 parts. Like I have a tattoo on my face. If I click that, should be able to. No, the tattoo on the face did not go, but the one on the chest, well, just the bar above my head just went demo, so I'm just gonna hide that. But did not hide the tattoo here on my face nor the facial beard I'm wearing. So this is going to be the tattoo layer here to hide it, and also the under layer, the underpants layer. You can hide it like this way. So head layer option, and I wasn't able to do much with these as well, so you should be able to hide or show the parts on the head and the head layer, but that didn't work, so, or I just didn't figure out how it works. So this is version 2. When you minimize it, it looks like that, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Have a good day.